They've only been dieting for approximately a month, and so this is very rapid weight loss. And so with rapid weight loss, it comes at a cost. Oftentimes you're going to lose strength, size, muscle mass, but they have a secret. Coach Greg, in today's video, the Tren twins are losing weight, but not losing gains. They're going to explain exactly why, how they're trying to get shredded. Going to go over their video, see, are they on point? Have they been doing what Coach Kyle's been telling them to do? They're going to reveal the secret to keeping their muscles while losing weight, and I'm going to tell you, it's not what they say. I'm going to prove to you that it's not, and that it's actually Tren. Of course it's Tren. What do you guys think it was?
The most essential thing every morning. Vitamins, as you can see.
We're gonna take that with our meal, right?
And so they wake up and take their Tren, they take their vitamins, and then they do fasted cardio. And doing this cardio, it allows them to burn off more calories, and they immediately follow this by eating meal 1.
Cardio done. I'm starving. You gotta do abs, brother.
And you can see the vascularity, the massive quads. And so it does look, at least to this point, that they're following Coach Kyle's advice. And so before meal 1, they're also going to do their abs. Now remember, doing a bunch of ab work, sit-ups in the morning, it's not going to give you a six-pack. What gives you a six-pack is uncovering the fat so that you can reveal the abs that are underneath.
This is the best part of the day, man. A nice breakfast, big breakfast. And starting the day off right.
Unlike lean beef patty, these guys, they start a day off right. They're having breakfast. It's their favorite meal of the day. They're getting excited. And so they just finished starting their cardio, their ab work. And so they're starting their day with a positive. And so this perhaps is setting up their day for success. If you get up and sit around and scroll on social media and you waste your morning, you're not going to feel good about yourself. But if you get up and get out and do your cardio and eat a healthy breakfast, you are on point. Great job, Tren twins.
It feels good to be a little lighter. I think I'm like 204, 203. We started the cut at like 226, 230.
And so the Tren twins revealed that they started their diet weighing between 226 and 230 pounds. Let's go with 228. We're taking the median. And they're now at 204 pounds, lost 24 pounds. Remember, they've only been dieting for approximately a month. And so this is very rapid weight loss. And so with rapid weight loss, it comes at a cost. Oftentimes you're going to lose strength, size, muscle mass, but they have a secret. Something that allows them to keep their gains while getting lean. And let's hear what this is.
I've never been like shredded. Like I've been lean, but getting shredded, that's the hard part. Like stage ready, like 6 to 8% body fat.
Okay, I need to educate these guys. I know they have Coach Kyle, and I'm sure he's going to explain it to them. But yes, I agree. He's been very lean in the past. They've been very lean. They looked amazing. But to be stage lean, shredded, mind-blowing peeled. Remember, these guys are going for pro cards in their very first year of competitions. You need to be shredded. And he states between 6 and 8% body fat. I'm right now just over 7% body fat. How many people think that if the Tren twins get as lean as Coach Greg in his off season on HRT at 48 years of age racing bikes, that they're going to be lean enough to win an IFBB Pro card? I'm fairly confident that everyone out there thinks the Tren twins need to be leaner than an old man grandpa Coach Greg to win a pro card. And so no, 6 to 8% body fat, it's not stage lean. Not saying it's not ripped, not saying it's not shredded, but it's certainly not ready for the stage to win a pro qualifying competition. And so the reality is this, to go from 8% to 6, it is a nightmare. 2% leaner, it's insane. And so the Tren twins have their work cut out for them. To get between 6 and 8% body fat, I think they can do that. But to go sub 6% up to 5%, perhaps even 4%, that takes dedication and training and dieting harder than last time.
You know, if you really do want to get that shredded the right way, you got to cut a lot of shit out of your life.
And so to lose weight and not the gains, you have to cut out a lot of shit from your life. For example, all those donuts that they were eating at the start of their diet preps, those cheat meals, eating a dozen donuts, cookies, pastries, and so on, just eating anything and everything they want. Also, going to bed on time, waking up, getting plenty of sleep. You have to prioritize your health, fitness, recovery, everything. And yes, this does in fact include supplements. And so I'm not sure if they've added this into their repertoire, but I would certainly recommend Turk Builder and GO2 Max for enhanced recovery, better endurance, build more muscle, give you more energy to work out harder than last time. And so if you're interested in GO2 Max Turk Builder, please enter code Greg for 15% off after clicking the link in the description.
This shit ain't easy, bro. Bodybuilding is not easy. You gotta center yourself.
Not idolizing your body and shit 24/7, because that's the last thing we want to do.
The thing is, I do in fact agree with that. I think he's bang on. Losing the weight slower than last time. And to me, slow means 1% of your body weight per week, or perhaps even less. But let us do some math. If you start off at about 225, 230 pounds, that is about 2 to 2.25 pounds per week. But yet they've lost 24 pounds in about a month. And so, for example, let's say they lost 10 pounds of water weight the first week from decreased glycogen stores, from cleaning up their diet and so on. They've still lost at an incredibly fast rate, faster than friggin' last time. And so their advice is to lose weight very slowly, but what they've done is lost weight very quickly, the exact opposite of what you're telling you to do. And so do you really think the reason that they're keeping all their size and strength is because they're losing the weight slowly? Or do you think it's Tren? I'm telling you, it's probably the Tren. And of course, testosterone, Anavar, D-ball, Anadrol, whatever is added into the mix, including SARMs, steroids, orals, injectables, all of it. I don't know their cycle. They don't need to tell us their cycle. Why should they? But what I can tell you is if you're on performance-enhancing drugs and you go on a crash diet and do a lot of cardio, you're going to retain a lot more muscle and strength than if you're doing it 100% natural. And so if you're out there doing it natty, which most of you are, you can use all the help that you can get. Imagine you're dieting for competition and you're trying to lose the weight faster than last time. Low carbs, low calories. How are you not losing muscle? Well, perhaps consider taking Turk Builder and GO2 Max. This for increased endurance, this to help you build more muscle. And of course, if you're experiencing lower levels of testosterone, why not give G-Test a try? The ingredients in G-Test have been shown to improve testosterone levels by up to 2 to 400 nanograms per deciliter. This can make a significant difference in your training. Remember, it's not the test boosters of old. Those were very ineffective, hardly made any difference at all. But new research showing new products very effective compared to test boosters of old.
We will be having half of a banana and 180 grams of rice.
Have a low sodium diet. You know what I say to that?
And so notice the sugar-free ketchup, the soy sauce, low sodium diet doesn't make sense. Remember, when you're a hardworking athlete, you in fact sweat a lot, and with the sweat comes out the sodium. And so having low sodium in your diet doesn't make sense. If you're an athlete, unless the doctor tells you you have to go low on sodium, I believe it's better to have more sodium in your diet than last time.
You're gonna be having the Pharaoh pump today. It's just pump. There's no caffeine. I'm not taking the caffeinated one.
And perhaps they've learned their lesson now. They're taking in just pump products right now rather than taking products with caffeine, other stimulants. They don't perhaps want to go to the hospital. So if you're not looking for that caffeine pre-workout energy burst, pre-pump, for example, from Harder Than Last Time has no caffeine, no stims whatsoever, but it allows you to get the pump, look vascular, full in the gym, allow you to train harder than last time, even at night.
But pump itself, hydrating, tastes good. Fuck.
They're not thinking as clearly. It becomes a lot harder to think when you're eating low-calorie diets, and this is going to get worse. You think it's bad right now, wait till peak week. It is going to be a living nightmare, I guarantee it. And so if they continue to diet, can stick to their diet and make it to the end, I do believe they're going to do exceptionally well. I could easily see these guys winning the competition. Their physiques look phenomenal. The only thing left for them to do is continue to diet. Remember, that is asking for a lot. If you're already having brain fog 8 weeks out from a competition, for example, it's a long way to go. Anything can happen. And so please, diet more consistent than last time.
Yeah, this is where it gets hard. Like after working out, I get really
This is
hungry.
where the decaf coffee comes in. The Zenicinos.
Diet Coke, like you got to throw these things in.
It's a lot easier to diet during the day, but once you've done all your exercise, your cardio, everything's done, and now you have to go low calories before bedtime, very difficult. And so what do? They're okay with diet pop. I've been saying this for years. Many people know, Coach Greg, you can't have diet pop. Of course you can. Remember for years I've been preaching about Miss Buttersworth syrup, how it's low in calories, adds so much taste to your meals. When you have a diet that you love, it's not that hard to diet. Remember, they're cutting out the cheeseburgers, the fries, the donuts, the cakes, the candies, the pastries, but you have to still love your diet. And so if you want to literally love your diet year round, Cookbook 3.1, the newest, latest edition, the most recipes, the most photos, the best book of all time, Cookbook 3.0. Go pick it up on the website, code Greg, 15% off. Get it right now.
When you're starved and anything tastes good, this shit tastes like fucking 5-star Italian restaurant.
And so literally, he's not lying. When you're starved, everything tastes amazing. And so he's eating a bunch of vegetables. He says it tastes like a 5-star restaurant. It's literally delicious. And so imagine 2 months before a competition already being this hungry, this starved, that everything tastes good. And so imagine how much benefit they would have from eating from my cookbook. You guys thought I was joking. You thought it didn't make a difference. This is the best cookbook in the entire world for someone looking to lose weight and keep it off for the rest of your life.
What are you doing? Made it with zucchini and carrots.
100 calories. It's literally zucchini and carrots, bro.
They're literally eating desserts out of the deep freeze at the restaurant. This is how hungry they were. Now remember, they used to have my cookbook, but they decided not to go with it. But look how hungry they are. And so rather than going to the deep freeze section in a local grocery store, you can literally make your low-calorie, delicious recipes that are voluminous and very filling. Please consider getting the cookbook.
Sugar-free syrup. What are you looking at? It's above you. I know you can't see that high.
And so clearly, 5'6" manlet like Coach Greg can't see anything up there. The top shelf, this is very hard to reach. And so you have to forgive him. After all, you're about the same height. Don't make fun of people for their height. There's nothing you can do about it. But your physique, that you can do something about. If you put the fork down, get my friggin' cookbook and training book, you go for a walk, burn off some calories, you can in fact improve your physique.
I don't care what nobody says. I need this shit.
Exactly. You don't care what nobody says. He needs this shit. And so Eddie Abou don't care. It's shit. Perhaps he needs it to stick to his diet. And if you drink a diet pop and have some sugar-free maple syrup, it ain't going to kill you. It can help you to lose weight and allow you to stick to your diet. And so what is the alternative? He doesn't have that and then drinks regular pop and regular syrup, has tons of calories and doesn't lose the weight. You end up not losing the weight. Coach gets upset with you, perhaps ups your cardio to several hours a day. You perhaps end up with a disordered eating behavior. And so much rather see people have balance, allow certain things in their diet to allow them to be satiated, feel full, and be happy with what they're eating.
I need a shot to take the edge off, man.
And so chugging back the sugar-free syrup in the parking lot, remember he's a couple months out from competition. How difficult is this guy going to be once he gets to 6% body fat?
Last meal, I wouldn't even call it a meal. It's just 50 grams of protein, 2 scoops.
And so the final meal was 2 scoops of protein powder. Now remember, if they had my cookbook, rather than just drinking back a friggin' protein drink that takes about 12 seconds to finish, could have made protein ice cream. Imagine how much more filling that is. Much more voluminous, keeps you satiated full, tastes like ice cream. And so would you not rather have a protein ice cream dessert before bed rather than swigging back a quick chocolate protein shake? And so don't forget, if you want coaching plans by me and my team, the cookbooks, all the supplements, the Harder Than Last Time clothing line, get it all on my website. Code Greg, 15% off. Subscribe and click the bell button right now and comment to boost the algorithm. Don't forget to watch a couple of those bloops. Probably should watch the top one first, then the bottom one after. Also, don't forget about the free diet and training program. In case you don't have any money, you can get it for free. Remember that. Head over to the website, become one of the 300,000 plus newsletter subscribers. And until next time, I am out.